Okay. Oh. Coming back. You wake and you visit. What are the rest of you all doing at the moment?
Well, I think that once I've calmed you down, I sort of, I take my hand and I wrap it with the long end of my cloak so that, she doesn't feel bone, and I just sort of pat her on the back as I comfort her. And,
Hello? Knocking on the door.
Yes, and I pull I pull the back of my jacket up over my head and go, yes?
Is everything okay in there?
Yeah, everything's fine. Night terrors, you know the deal. Nightmares.
You sure?
Yes,
Yeah,
everything is fine. Eleanor speaks up.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my goodness, I'm freaking smokers. Thank God I have advantage. Okay, I'm using this. Jesus. Oh my God.
What'd you use? What was that third roll you used?
So I have an ability, because I'm a reborn, called knowledge from a past life.
That, yeah.
When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add
What'd
d6.
you roll with your ungodly bonus?
My ungodly bonus didn't save me from this absolute garbage roll, even with advantage. Persuasion plus 6. Grand total of 12.
Uh-oh.
I think we're coming in there.
I mean, fine. I open the door. Does it open inward?
Or is it open outward?
It opens.
Country hide or
Inwards.
something?
It opens inward.
So it comes into you.
I open inward. I open it inward and sort of step behind the door as I do. And during this time, I'm just buttoning my. I'm buttoning my cloak.
This is gonna look really
And
bad.
I think that once I'm behind her, I'll just. I don't want to cast.
You watch as the larger woman steps inside. I believe she was the orc.
Yeah, she was an orc.
You watch as the orcish woman steps inside with another figure close behind, and you watch as this figure, this feminine figure, points a flintlock pistol
Hello?
at your direction.
What?
Looks around, looks at you behind the door.
Oh, I left.
You watch you behind the door, and you watch as her golden ring on her middle finger of this feminine figure, large hat. You watch as the golden ring slides off the finger, almost like liquid gold, and forms into a second flintlock. Keeps it at you and points it at you.
Oh, that's very.
Whoa!
I can't hurt anyone. I can't hurt anyone.
Madame, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I just run out.
I'm crying.
I just run out. I just run in. What's going on in here?
I can't.
I heard a disturbance, and I thought I would lend a hand.
Madame, there is nay a disturbance. I just had a very awful nightmare.
As I said, nightmares.
Nightmares?
I don't know you.
No, I'm
You I know. We have business.
Yes.
You watch as the pistols just slide back as if they just melt into liquid metal into rings
I wanna
on
fuck
her
I
neck.
feel as though my character would just have that look like, oh, thank God, I can't lose anybody else.
Thank you.
That's a way to
Were
wake up in
you
the morning.
with this one?
A very
Yes.
tired druid
I am.
stumbles out of the room.
She's my friend.
I'm still asleep.
They my friend.
We have
Yes.
business downstairs. Please make yourself presentable.
Wait,
And
a very
she-
tired druid just
and she leaves the room.
kind of points, with a vine. Just,
I'm still in bed.
I'll go wake him up.
Very interesting.
just kind
And
of.
she just looks at you. She looks at you, looks at your arms, looks at you. Interesting. And walks downstairs.
I'll go wake up Foz.
I get dressed.
Alright, I go into Foz's room, pat him on the shoulder. Foz. Foz.
Yeah,
Wake up.
I'm not waking up anytime soon.
Can I, lightly, Is there like something I can do to like help wake him up that I have to roll
You could
for?
bang him on the
Make
head.
you make a perception check. Actually, what's your passive perception?
Where do I find that?
No, his.
11.
Where would I find that?
11.
Yeah.
Where would I find it?
Okay. What are you attempting to do?
I'm attempting to wake him up.
Wait, isn't Ninja
Okay.
in the
Are you trying to shake him or like can I
Like
Nudge
I want to
him,
like I already started tapping him, so I think like a
make an
light shake,
dexterity shake?
like a light shake, like very very light shake.
Make a strength check.
Strength
Barbarian?
check. Where
Wait,
the
so
hell do I
Mindroma-
find
I
that?
assume Mindroma. I
Roll
assume
a
No,
Mindroma-
no, never mind. Shaking's a bad idea.
Roll
Never
the
mind.
D- no,
I'll just
roll
do
the D20.
this one.
Yep.
Maybe
Then
tapping
make-
would be better. I'll
Then
do
make a
tapping.
dexterity check.
All right, dexterity.
Just
we're
D20,
just
just roll the
waiting.
D20.
4.
4
So-
plus your dex,
I'm a
which
heavy sleeper.
Dex.
is right there.
It's 1, so it's 5. So very not effective.
You is
Oh.
Just for fun.
I guess I can't roll
I
again.
think at this point,
No.
No, I can't.
Mindroma.
All right, you know what? I'll just leave him a note.
I think at this
Okay.
point,
Gets up.
Mindroma takes the Ikawa, and there. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is a flat side of the blade on this one, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stab the guy.
Make a dexterity check. No him.
Yeah, I
Tim.
know.
Not 20.
You
Easy.
Chill,
Okay,
chill.
easy.
I'm awake.
Okay.
All right, fine. I mean, very
All right.
good.
Here's the deal. Some lady in the giant hat came up. It's time to go.
No, okay.
Come on.
I'm like half asleep. I don't know what's going on.
Somebody will give you a piggyback
so
ride.
much work.
Somebody give you
Yeah.
a piggyback ride, and it's not gonna be me.
I can walk. I might fall.
Are you sure you don't
few
want a
times.
piggyback ride?
You sure you don't want one?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you downstairs.
Okay.
I walk down the stairs and I almost fall on my
As-
face because
and
I
I
am
catch-
tired.
All right.
And I
can I
actually
catch her?
fall on my face.
Does anyone
Or can I catch him?
She's not falling.
Or like
She almost fell.
stumble.
I just kind of stumbled.
have a cloak to borrow before we go down?
Oh.
You can use mine.
I can kind of.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just throw it over everything. I already have
There,
a
there.
button that throw the cloak over.
Okay.
Gloves.
Adjust the long skirt to where it falls to where my boots should meet it.
Make a deception check for me.
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Shit roll.
Total of 14. I'm not gonna use the thing.
Oh God, it's so terrible. 14.
Well, I'm just frustrated because I rolled a nat 20 on waking him up, but other than that, I've been rolling like 9s and 5s.
Oh.
Working 9 to 5.
Okay. So you all make your way downstairs. Barkeep kind of looking at you all, and she's having a conversation with her wife, and she kind of visibly calms down, and you see the bar it's mostly been cleared out, and you see sitting at one of the central tables the familiar feminine figure dressed in this long black leather coat, this large black hat, and this lavender skin with white long hair, today pulled up into a ponytail at her back. And she's currently alternating between twisting both the reins. She addresses you all, but doesn't really
Too much.
And you see there are 2 open letters on the table.
Oh no.
Oh.
Our messages.
I'm gonna go sit across from her.
I will. Am I able to sit next to her?
Yeah.
All right.
She's at a big booth table.
All right. I'll sit next to
Also-
Eleanor.
I'll also sit. And point of contention, Luce wheeled around and pointed guns. The orcish woman barged in with her. Did she also see me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear she really
Cares.
She seemed to mostly let Luce take control when she did.
Well, then I will leave
All right.
my hood up and everything.
All right.
So, what the ever living fuck happened? I
What?
left you for a day, and our informant is dead.
He died to save us.
But he's dead.
He's dead.
Do you care to explain why he's dead? How he's dead?
So we all went to where we presumed the dead were coming from, and we found
In this town.
in this town, yes, and we found a cave made
Where'd
of.
you find this one?
I showed up. I came into town yesterday. I was looking for them. I'm different. I'm not from there.
They're our friend.
Well, usually undead don't talk, so I'm inclined to believe you. Though, I will inform you. I have my eye on you, and if you make any false moves, I might have to blow your skull off your body.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I can't.
Interesting.
Anyways, as we ventured into the cave, we found bodies, mostly bits taken away from them, just in the walls. It was almost as if the cavern was made of flesh. And as we moved deeper, we found the tree made of flesh. It was just this giant vessel.
A tree made of flesh.
Yes, it was just this big, giant tree with vines entangled with bodies, and the bodies would detach and attack us.
Popping in. Winston's gonna mention. It had a lot of teeth. Lots. Yeah.
I've heard of many things in my time, but a flesh-eating tree made of flesh is not one I've heard of.
I just jump in. It may sound absurd, but she is telling the truth.
You believe her?
Of course I do.
Still bleeding from my abdomen.
She's been quite truthful with all of us.
And you are not part of the group that went inside. You do not look familiar to me.
As my friend over here also said, she came into town, she found me. Then we found them.
Your trust skills need work.
I'll take that into consideration.
I finally walk over to the table, half asleep, yawning, and pull a chair and sit down.
Oh, good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
Good morning. It's been a rough ride.
What, do you need a coffee?
Mate.
My trust skills are actually just fine. I think. These are good people.
They are.
Oh, I'm sure they are. And I'm sure that's why your friend's dead.
No, he wasn't my friend. I never got to meet him. I met them after he passed away. But they were really, they got it back into town, and they were distraught at his last stand. And I think frankly that the fact that you are assuming something bad about them, takes away from the potency and your disbelief that he didn't pull a last stand is insulting to him.
Did I say that?
Well, no, but you.
Oh, I'm sure he gave his life very heroically. But he's dead and you're alive.
None of us wanted him to die.
No, neither did I. I quite liked him. But heroes sometimes bite off more than they can chew. You went in there with 5, I can assume relatively, mostly, inexperienced individuals with this kind of thing, and assumed you could take on whatever was in the wood alone, on your own. Did it ever occur to you to look for more help?
Well, there didn't really seem to be much help in the first place. I mean, the army said they're trying, but really, do you think they are?
The soldiers...
Seems like they're kind of doing damage control.
The soldiers' job is to keep the town running. It's to keep them alive. To send their soldiers into what could be a bloodbath would be quite foolish.
And who do you think we should have taken for help?
There has to be more than just the army.
Well, for one, you should have looked for people who are experienced with this kind of thing.
Where would we find those people?
Do you know of anyone who's experienced with this kind of thing?
Only one in this town.
Who?
Oh
Where?
dear, you're looking at her.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
What happened?
How come?
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Wrong question. Never mind.
Why didn't
Yeah,
you
it's
go
why.
in the forest?
Oh,
I was never asked. The matter was never broached to me.
So you are an accomplished hunter of the undead, and when a town was being attacked and repeatedly killed by undead, you simply sat by because no one asked you to help?
Let me ask, where were you when the assault happened last night?
Last night?
I apologize. The day before.
The day before, I was on my way in. I had recently, just recently heard about, them from people talking. I hadn't got here yet.
And yet, they were not at the front lines. They were not fighting these dead when they attacked the town. I would know. Because I was there. You say I did nothing to defend this town. I attempted to assist as much as I could on my own. Besides, I don't have the time to get involved with every problem of every town. I have my own business. But now you've made it my business.
Oh, I apologize. You just talked very cryptically. I didn't mean to.
No, it's a talent.
Yeah, I'm just not good at reading it. I assumed. Never mind.
Madame,
Is that a side
you
effect
are
of being
right
stealth?
about
No, it's a
us
side effect.
rushing into something we were not ready to take on. I think none of us were expecting to find what we did in that cave, and we probably should have turned back when we did,
I would
but
have been shocked if you did expect to find that. If
But-
you're telling the truth.
if we hadn't gone down there, we wouldn't know what to expect if we were to go back. So we now know what we've seen, and we know how strong that thing is.
the only problem is now, from what I've heard, the doorway is closed. There's no way back in, for as far as I know.
It's a cave, correct?
Aye.
Correct.
There's probably more than one entrance into a cave.
Can I roll to see if I had seen any other entrances when we were in that cave?
Make an intelligence check.
Could I try to make a?
Oh my god.
Also,
Wait, where's intelligence?
just sort of thinking out loud.
3.
1.
Oh, wait. 1? It's 3!
It's all a lot of blood and bone.
How,
But
Can I
any-
try it?
how in detail did they describe this?
I'll let one more person try to make an intelligence
I
check.
can do it.
One more.
Whoever has high intelligence.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
what
where do
is-
I find intelligence?
Hold on.
I was just gonna ask how in detail they described
Actually, you
the
weren't there, you
encounter,
don't get to-
because
Oh,
out of character, I remember.
I have
They probably would have
the,
described the
theory
cavern
of,
loosely.
underground
I got 15
cavern
intelligence,
systems.
though.
Yeah, you do it.
Perhaps
Alright, what you roll on? What did you
cavern
roll on intelligence?
systems work underground somewhat as well. They could be beneath.
Have you rolled an
Rolled
intelligence check?
intelligence check. What were you asking?
You wanted to know how well you guys described it.
5 + 2. I got 7. That's not that much.
Uh,
It's his little theory.
loosely, the only thing you can think of was the hole in the top. But that's about it.
There's a hole in the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little glimmer that was above the
Cavern
tree.
was shine-
Yeah,
shining
there was a
through.
hole above the tree.
The fuck?
It was an open. It was like open air.
What if we climb to the top of the hill and jump down on the tree?
That, as a good idea as that is,
There's
it has a lot of flaws in there.
What if we climb to the top of the hill and jump down around the tree, not directly on top of it?
Then it might
Might
sense
I
us
ask,
coming.
how big was this cabin?
Pretty big.
Pretty big.
Large enough to have
Now-
a 40-foot tree.
Now, I'm going to ask you another question. How confident are you in your abilities to take at least 40-foot fall?
Well, I'm the most agile one in the group, so.
Oh, I'm sure you
I think
do maybe
if
okay.
If we make good decisions and not run head first,
What's it?
I think we'd be able to take it on with more forces.
We need more help than what we have now, which is agreeable. But if we play our cards
do.
right, we should be able to do it.
I mean, if you're willing to help, we might be able to stand.
Tell you what. Talk to the guards. Talk to the captain of the guards. And finalize a reward. If you do that, bring me in for a cart and I'm in.
What do you think? Is it worth it?
Yes, of course.
You got yourself a deal.
I like to hear that. And I would also very much like to strike a blow against this individual. I tended to like that individual, your Elias.
As did we.
He was a good man. Shame he went down that way. I'm going to vent some anger. And she rubs her rings. Well, I assume it shouldn't take you more than an hour or two. She stands up. I'll be ready when you are. And she turns to the bar. I'll take a whiskey for the road, please. And she walks up to the bar.
There is one more thing.
Only one more.
If we do find Elias in there, if we can somehow bring his body with us, I would like to give him a proper burial.
If we do this right, we'll have full access to the cavern afterwards.
I can assist in that, depending on how you want to bury him. I've got some knowledge of stuff like that.
Thank you.
However, I do have more information for the job that Elias wanted for you all to take. My terms, as soon as we're done here, you assist me, and we travel to the capital.
The capital.
The capital.
I mean, you could make a name for yourself at the capital, right?
We travel to Trousseau.
If you play your cards right, I can guarantee you'll have a name. Just the way you always wanted.
Do we have a deal?
Oh,
Actually,
Yes.
looks towards you.
We have a deal.
Very good.
When should we be ready?
Make that 2 whiskeys.
Oh.
And she walks up to the bar.
Ugh. Okay. We need a game plan. What time should we head? Because
Now we're up. Let's go. We really need to get a move on.
Fair point.
All right, let's talk to this guy. I will come, but you talk to the guard. The less I have to interact, the better. Perhaps I could go run and buy the spare map that we needed while you.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yes? Alright.
Let's hope you don't die again, buddy.
Alright. Actually,
complex?
Eleanor and I will go talk to
I've
the guards.
I've actually done some performance as well. Disguise.
Okay.
It certainly does help to make yourself as attractive or look how you want.
It's all good.
You know what? I'll come with you
I'm
just
sorry.
in
I
case.
suck.
Okie dokie.
It's all good.
Right, Osin, Mindroma, are you going to come with us?
I will tag along and I'll be there if you
I
need.
will go with the two of them in case he mouths off.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Alright, so it's
And
official.
then I perhaps Mindroma as well.
All right.
Alright.
So, Eleanor,
And you know.
we will go talk to the guards.
Alright.
Okay. You begin to make your way towards the barracks. You are heading out on your own.
No. It seems that Osin and
They're going
Fox
with
are
Mindroma.
tagging along. And Mindroma's also coming with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to make another deception check.
This one. I'm gonna use
Weed.
Hey,
No.
Do you happen to know if I still have that horse?
deception.
Oh, they sold the horses.
Oh, they sold mine too.
50.
They sold all of them for a lot of money. 15. So as you're making your way through the town, splitting up, heading to the Baubles and Trinkets store once again, watch as a few guards pass. They stop, turn, and they draw out weapons and turn to you. Halt! Undead scum!
So I don't turn around. What? Is this about my skin condition? I am insulted.
Well, she stopped the guards.
I need you to make a deception check a disadvantage.
Nice.
2 19s.
Wait, imagine if he gets 20.
So a 24.
Guard who
Guard is
originally
humiliated.
across you is like, oh, I'm so sorry, and sheathed his sword, and the two other guards are like, I'm so sorry. I'll just be going, and he
Good
turns around
calling
and
me
he just
an
makes his
undead.
way, and you see the other two guards. One of them falls after him. You see just out of the corner of your eye, the other guard just whack right in the back of the head. And the other guard's like, for your troubles, and flicks a gold piece at you.
I look at him and say, that
Oh,
was not very
you know,
nice.
Hits you in the back of the head because I don't look
Conk.
out.
I'm so sorry.
You want to give me another
and
one for that?
begins to make his way back with his guards.
Oh, I thought he was
And
gonna.
I'm just gonna.
That was not very nice, mister.
I'm gonna give.
You
my,
two are
I
together.
have my cloak on.
You two, was it you two who were going to the
No.
guards?
Us.
No, us
Maybe
two.
an extra
Us two?
one
Okay,
over your head.
so these three.
So I look at
So-
the guard and say, that was not very nice, mister.
He's already made his way
Oh, okay,
away.
never
Sorry.
mind.
So you all make it to Baubles and Trinkets.
Okay, that worked. You guys, after that,
I
you
think I
guys
should go and get the map.
You guys lead for the map. You and Osin can
A
go.
little difficult traveling a town that's being accosted by undead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the recording good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you step inside and you see the, I believe it was a bronze-scaled dragonborn, at the. Oh, what can I help you with?
A map.
A map. I just had sold my map the other day. I should. And he goes and grabs a tube. I think I have, maybe one more left. Pulls it out. Just run you about 5 gold pieces.
Absolutely.
Sounds
And
good.
I'm just gonna fork over.
So do you want
How
to
much
pay
is
or
it?
There you go.
5 gold. 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
He looks over you, doesn't really pay much attention.
Oh, I stayed outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you stayed
I-
outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
she stayed outside.
Oh.
I was.
Well, he would have
Coming
failed
back.
anyway on his perception check.
Oh, okay.
I'm just outside with Mindroma, just
No, I didn't. It's an accident.
with no lungs.
Oh.
Just panicked reading anyways.
You see the ribs just go in and out.
So you may add the map, and who's holding on to this map?
Osen, I really don't trust you with the map.
No offense.
I'm holding on to it. It's safe.
I'm
with
kidding.
me.
Okay.
Just don't
Okay.
fucking pass out again. I swear to God.
She'll
I'm looking forward to a bag of holding. Who's gonna have to keep track
Mommy's
of
gonna
that?
have to
Not
save you
me.
again.
I suck at that.
You're gonna have to keep track of the party
I already
inventory.
kinda
Dude, I
like a
suck at that.
patio
Don't look at
around
me.
with that.
Okay.
I forked over.
So you
mine.
you have
guys
made
hold on to it.
you have purchased your map, and you begin to make your way back to reconvene. You two, as you step into the barracks, one of the guards is it you? Excuse me. What might your business be here?
We would like to speak to the head of the guards.
If that's okay.
Yes.
One moment, and he steps aside. A few minutes later, the familiar dwarven man steps outside. All right, what the hell you want from me today?
So, my friends and I went to the place where the undead are coming from. We have seen with our own eyes what has been causing the strife in this town.
I believe that this is probably going to be a longer conversation.
Oh, yes.
Come with me, and he begins to lead you
Okay.
a little further into the barracks, and he opens one of the doors, and he steps into this office area, and he walks over to his office to his chair and sits down. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, my friends and I set out for the forest the other night. Day? I can't remember. And we found this cave where the undead
All right, and he
hovered around
takes
it.
out like a piece of paper and begins to jot down.
And
All
as
right.
we moved into the cave, the walls were covered in bodies, flesh of rotting corpses, and mixed in with the earth. And as we moved deeper, the flesh got thicker and more abundant, and
Sorry, that sounds.
it is very fucked up.
It may sound preposterous, but I can assure you that that is what they saw.
And as we moved into the clearing of the cave, we saw just flesh and blood, this giant tree made of corpses. A tree.
Hold on, a tree made of corpses.
Yes.
I need a drink. And he gets up, goes to like this little back cabinet and pulls out this.
Is everybody getting a drink?
Seems to rifle through. Fuck it. Takes out this old, nice looking whiskey bottle and just and he and begins to drink from it. Just like, all right. Puts it down on the table. It's like, do you like one?
Oh, yes. After seeing what I saw, I need a drink.
All right. Please continue.
So this tree, it spoke to us
I'll pass. Thank you.
Oh, please continue.
using the bodies as vessels and speaking to us in just this awful voice. It had some sort of meaning or reason to be killing and taking these corpses and creating. We don't exactly know why it's there, what its motive is, but it seems to want to take everything.
Well, we can't have that. That would be bad for business. And you, went there, came back, just the information?
We tried to fight it, and we lost a friend. He stayed
Oh.
behind to fight off the many undead that were coming for us. And thus, that is why we are here, and he isn't.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
So,
Elias was brave for doing what he did because we are able to be here to tell you this.
so, what you want from me then?
Well,
You just giving them information and passing on?
we
You
were...
already have earned a small reward just for that information alone.
Thank you. Well, we were in conversation with a woman we met a while back, and she is also very concerned about what has been happening in Cook's Hollow, and we were wondering if we could perhaps gather a force to take down this awful thing with perhaps a reward.
Who's this woman?
Lucinda? Have you heard of that name?
She goes by loose sometimes.
She's a big hat.
Big hat lady! Yeah, she, a few days ago, she, was on the front lines with us. Trying to take down as many dead as possible. Odd lad, or lass. But got her heart in the right place. Yeah, I could arrange an award. Tell you what. You plan to go there and what? Stop it, kill it?
Destroy it, and
Destroy
perhaps
it.
save our friend.
Well, good luck with that. But what's up the ledger? Let's look through. Well, I'm sure you're going to find all sorts of goods down there, stolen goods. So that's already a reward in its own. But I suppose a fee of 3,000 gold split among
That would be
would possibly be a good, adequate reward.
very adequate.
On top of that, your information has earned you a extra 500 gold pieces. Would you like that now or after?
If we do get the 500 now, we'd have to abbreviate it. We'd have to split it. I say we wait.
Yeah.
Tell you what. If you're truly going to go do this, I don't want to give you 500 gold and assume it's going to maybe come back.
Mm-hmm.
How about I hold on to it for you
That's
for now?
fine.
That is a fair
And
deal.
if you manage to complete this job, I'll throw in 100 gold from my own personal funds.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
That's a plan.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
Oh, what is
Thanks.
your name?
My name is. Give me a second. I need to
Pull that up. Take 2
I need
seconds.
to give me a
Freeze.
second.
He needs another drink.
I do need a drink. Alan.
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 Pleasure to meet you. I am Eleanor O'Hara.
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 You're from the north.
Yes, I am.
It's a very familiar name.
And I.
He-
Oh,
Pulls up the whiskey bottle. Throws the cork. To the O'Haras.
To the O'Haras.
Oh, this is yours.
Oh,
lass.
mine. I'm sorry. That was a misaction. To the O'Haras.
That's for you. Well, good luck. I hope to see you sometime soon.
you will.
Because these attacks are getting on my nerves.
They're getting on all of our nerves.
I know.
We
assume
will come
so.
back. You will see us again.
But I expect you to keep that promise.
Will there be any other forces joining us?
We hope that you could supply
My-
just a few.
That's difficult. If any other attacks come, our people will be defenseless if I give you too many soldiers.
Of course.
That is fair.
And our soldiers, well, not to sound crude, but with every death is another soldier made to their army. Your group of however many you have, that's a small amount of soldiers. If I send in a platoon with you, I'm bolstering their forces if they fail.
Understandable.
So this will all have to be done on your own merits.
I think with Luce, we should have a much stronger force. And of course, we are now knowledgeable of what is down there.
Oh, she's a
Absolutely.
badass.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'm
But
sure.
we'd still probably, if we're gonna be wiser, we're gonna
Yes.
need a few more. We need to play our cards right.
Perhaps we could gather interest within the town to see if anybody would be willing to join us.
I'd definitely say that's doable.
I mean, you could try. Some might come. But, for one, you'd probably have to split the reward. For another, I don't know how many people would be much help.
True.
There has to be.
Mostly passionate fathers, husbands, mothers, daughters, things like that.
I would hate to see more people, more families be ruined.
I
because of
agree.
this
These
thing.
families have already been ruined,
That
and
is
they would want to strike back, even if they can't help too much.
that may
And
be
that
true.
I'm going to have to ask you not to ask
Okay.
the locals. At
Unless
least none
some,
of them.
but what if some people actually come to us or find us and want to help?
Then I guess that is just their decision.
If they're not properly equipped, then I leave that to your discretion. I ask you not to bring them.
We will turn them away.
We
you
will.
have my word.
You have my word as well.
Good. Well, enjoy the bottle. Hope you don't die. I'll have the reward ready for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to meet an O'Hara. Didn't know if I'd meet one in my lifetime. And he turns back to his liquor cabinet and is like, probably not, cause
All right.
Shall we?
Shall we? Yes.
Okay. Your group meets up. All this information now being spread amongst you all. What would you like to do?
Beans.
Bossy. So, you were all met once again. Lucinda still at the bar. What would you guys like to do?
Well,
Well, we've secured, a reward, right?
sure have.
We've got a map, so that was just something to do for me, really.
Question is, if we're gonna play our cards right, do we really want to go rush back into that? I don't think it's wise.
Well,
Well-
we have to go with a plan.
Exactly. But with only 6 of us,
That's more than there was last time, and
Doesn't seem like we have any other
7
options.
we got loose.
I think we will be okay. We just need to be really smart with the way we do this.
Loose is apparently well versed, as you say.
Also, what do you say? Just outside of this thing, when you fell down that hole, right?
No,
No.
we went through a cave entrance, and then remember when we were running out?
Yeah.
That was the way we came in.
Okay.
And then we came to this clearing that was like really big and open. It's just like a big giant like tree dungeon. And then as you look up, there's I guess a hole, right, that led to the surface.
Okay.
Because I don't remember that detail, but
So our plan right now is to go in through that hole, correct?
Well, see, the only unfortunate thing is, that's a long drop.
Eleanor, Ocean, and Foz make intelligence checks. Manjaro can make one too if he wants.
too many tabs open.
It's this one, right?
Intelligence, yes.
Oh. 9
9.
plus it's 7.
Not good. 3.
13.
How does the cleric have
6.
-2
Oh.
intelligence?
I guess I don't.
No, you weren't there.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Ocean, that's at least a 60-foot drop. Not counting the earth that might be packed. That's just like from the floor to the ceiling. Not counting any other earth that might be even further up. It's a pretty big fall.
As Lucinda said before, I do not think it would be wise to jump.
No way we're dropping
there.
down there. Especially because what if that thing is actually quite... I'm just putting this out there as a question. What if that thing can sense if we're falling? We want to play our cards even smarter then, if that's the case.
Well, I have rope, and I think I'm the most agile in the group. I can have a look around.
at the same
From the
time.
top.
But again, if that thing senses you, tries to reach you, we don't know what could happen. It's not worth it.
It'd be hard to pull you up.
We do know what would happen. He would die.
Exactly. And we don't want that.
We don't need to lose another.
Do we want, Alright, so our choices here are, the, absurdly long terror cave or
Again,
big drop.
Well, we're not sure if there is another opening because
The one we saw was blocked off.
exactly.
It's our only choice is the drop.
But wait,
but there could be another entrance.
that's
to
what
the
I was
cave.
just about to ask. What if there was another entrance somewhere? One that can't be predicted by that thing if it's psychic. Like an underground entrance, if you will.
I do remember there being like a pool of water in there. I don't know if that would have anything to do with an entrance, but I just thought that was a bit peculiar.
Pool of water, huh?
Is there any water source around here somewhere that's particularly large?
Could there be a lake? A pond? River?
Perhaps.
There's a lake that Foz went to and jumped in when he got cornered in the alley after he got covered in mud.
But that was a river.
It was a body
River
of
is a
water.
body of water.
Could that have something to do with it?
Are we going to swim along a river trying to find a tunnel
That's-
underwater?
I don't think it might even be a tunnel. Maybe the water just seep down there. We would have to dig.
And even if that does, who can hold their breath long enough to do that?
Not me.
I mean,
Not me.
I don't have
Oh,
lungs.
yeah.
That's right.
I could.
Your bugs might die.
Oh, yeah.
And
You
you would
could-
have to dig a really long.
I just plug up my ears.
Foz,
Yeah, puts on a swim cap.
you could tie your rope to my arms, and I could. We could get it tied around Zyla, and have Zyla swim.
It's up to you guys.
No, because let's say what do you say? If we do go that route,
I'm with you.
there's no guarantee it's a tunnel leading to the cave. It could be the
Could
water's
be an
just.
underground waterfall.
We have no idea if it leads there in the first place.
So we gotta play it smart.
Do you think it would be wise to look around at where we went in?
At
Yeah,
we
least,
should do that.
I definitely
maybe just
agree.
go and look for a different entrance while we're there instead of trying to think
Well,
of
alright.
one
That's where
that
them
might-
So the
going
game
in
plan
blind.
is- We go there. We don't even step close to that entrance. It's sealed off, but either way, I don't want anybody getting close to that thing. We're gonna go walk around the perimeter, see if we can find another entrance.
Are you
What?
in character or out of character?
Wait, if we're attacking the tree, we could technically just attack it from above, right? It's an opening at the top.
We could drop explosives from the top.
That would be
Can we have
bombastic.
But still, the thing is made of flesh, and God knows how long that thing is gonna take. With all the bodies that's even in that cavern. It's pretty much immortal.
Your Eldritch Blasts seem to do particularly pertinent damage against you.
And with my guiding bolts, I think we could pack a punch.
I should be able to make quite a lot of headway for some.
I mean, I could, if we could afford some explosives, I suppose I could drop.
But here's the thing: even
Yeah.
after all of this, how will we make sure that the thing down there is actually dead?
That's what I was just asking.
And the most dangerous thing is if we are all huddled around the top and firing down into it, then, you know, it clearly, from what you said, you fought zombies outside. I mean, it could have them climb the hill and just sort of
Push us
shove
in.
us in.
Exactly.
And here's another thing: let's say the opening collapses, we're all going down.
And my character just pulls out a piece of paper and just starts drawing like a game plan of what we're all saying.
I
There
think
really isn't a good way to approach this, is there?
I think
No.
let's play it safe for now. Let's go in that area. Just search for a different opening. Let's see what we can find.
And I say it. I just met you guys, but I'm not losing to anybody else. Stay away from that other entrance, please. I beg you all.
What time of day is it?
Like
It's
midday.
like early. It's like on the earlier side of midday.
All right,
Okay.
so like
You guys-
if we're talking
you guys-
now time, it's like 10:30, 11.
About, yeah. You guys got up, talked with Luce, and then had some quick conversations, and are now talking on the side of the
All
road.
right, so it's settled.
All right.
Let's do it.
Shall we go take a look?
Let's go.
Okay. I
And
assume.
obviously you fetch loose.
Yes. I was going to say, I assume you gather your extra hand. As you all enter the forest, you see the familiar. Fuck you.
Okay.
Okay.
You see the familiar.
The familiar forest before you.
Double checking. You guys really want to go through with this? It's a stupid question. I want to make sure you guys are all going to be okay.
We don't really have a choice.
I'm prepared, you know? Time for glory.
I want Elias back.
We all do. I haven't met him.
I look over at Luce. Are you ready? Do you think we're ready?
Be honest.
Oh, I think I'm more than ready. You all. Well, I just met you, so I suppose we'll find out.
Alright. No turning back now.
Let's
go.
Oh, we technically.
You
could.
continue your way into the forest. You go back down that familiar path which you just had entered and fled, and now return once more on the same path. You watch as, familiar to those who have been here before, as you grow close, the forest begins to become more dark and oppressive. It begins to close in around you. You see, every now and then, smears of very dry red blood on your familiar path.
Kind of like what you say. Do you have the ability to just zip around the area and look for openings?
You can if you would like.
Are we there yet?
No, we're still walking.
Are we there yet?
Like once I get there.
Are we there yet?
So who's leading this expedition?
I
I think Lucy.
You want
I feel like,
I feel like it would be a
been
mix.
here.
I feel like it's a
I
mix.
feel like-
I feel like it's you.
yeah.
I'm just
Survival check.
Just to note it.
Are we at
this
the point where she needs the light?
Not yet.
At this point, I take off my cloak and to us.
Nice.
9.
9.
It takes you most of the day. You're all very sore, exhausted,
Is
and
now a good time to mention I'm still leaking blood from my abdomen?
but you do eventually get there, and it is
You're healed.
Oh,
you can see the light is beginning to recede, and it's starting to become sunset.
Dusk.
Most
Well, weren't we here in the dark last time? I feel like this is
So
familiar.
Whatever it was, I'm really tired. I don't really think I can do much right now.
All we have to do is look, right? I mean,
If it's-
should we even try to fight it now? I look over to Luce.
Absolutely not.
No.
I mean,
If it's got a hole in the top, I don't.
we're here, so I would not like to make this trek again.
Okay. Then we.
At some point, I would like to put this thing down.
Okay.
well, I'm
So-
quick on my feet, so maybe I can just zip around the area and search for it. See if I
So
find.
if we make camp, would you go and look around?
Yes.
It's up to
You
you.
want to make camp in the forest of undead?
I don't know. I was just putting it out as an idea.
We're all exhausted. We have no other choice.
We got no other choice unless we sleep in the canopy.
I mean, we're not. Do we really need to sleep?
I don't need to
I
sleep.
mean,
We can take
I'd,
shifts.
it's getting into night, and I mean, this is.
I'd rather
We can
not
take
take too
shifts.
long here, so I think we should just look around and get a move on.
We go in groups.
No.
Three for guys.
Do you fall asleep at sunset like old people?
No, when we're looking around. You said we wanted to look
I
around.
think we should all just stay awake and alert.
All right.
Alright, I'll go look around.
All right.
Should I make a perception? I have.
Are you trying to look, or are you trying to keep watch as they go to sleep?
I'm trying to like.
Oh no,
just
right now we're looking.
Don't
It's sunset.
quickly
Okay.
just going around the whole.
Then make a perception check. Are you splitting up?
I don't know.
I feel like someone should be paired up. I suppose I will. I will tag along with
With Fuzz.
Foz.
All right, you just hop on his back on a piggyback ride.
Okay.
I could.
I need-
so light.
First, I need stealth checks from both of you.
You and your stealth.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Well, that was wet.
A better descriptor, maybe.
Stealth check, so go to the dots, skills, and then down to stealth.
Oh my god.
Still.
Yeah. Unnatural 20 for me.
I have a 26.
Okay. That works. So, I need one of you, to make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Foz, don't get in that one.
I
I'll
mean,
try not to.
you're rolling twice and taking the higher one. Perception.
Which actually, Foz, you're going to have to make this check because you've been here before.
Okay.
Roll again, take the higher.
8.
You rolled twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you begin to look around for the familiar outcropping. And instead you find a figure in the woods just
Damn it.
walking.
Other way.
Oh, not again.
Does he see me?
No.
Can I follow him?
This is how the trouble started.
Sure.
Wait, what?
I'd have to make a stealth check, right?
You've already made your stealth check.
Oh, okay. So I'm good.
You're gonna follow? Okay. It begins to make its way slowly, walking kind of aimlessly, but kind of patrolling an area. You watch it for about an hour, and it seems to just be doing a patrol.
So I would to. What was your name?
Xylobone.
And in that time, you notice another and another. There's a handful,
Oh, great.
and it converges into a group of about 4 of them.
So I look at Xylobone. I'm like, if these guys look like guards to me, if they're guarding something, maybe there's an entrance around this side. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, I think there's nothing I can think of. I mean, I assume they have a guarding.
Do you want to
I take it
continue
that they hear
checking
them?
around the area and see if we
You're just
can
making the
find
noises.
what they're guarding,
Sorry.
or should we head back to the group and tell them what we found?
I think that maybe we refine our search to, this area where there are a bunch of them for a little bit and then go back.
Go back to the group?
Yeah.
So we like to continue searching, maybe find what these people are guarding.
Or
Make
try-
another perception check.
Can I use my passive perception?
I'll say either of you can do it this time. Now that you have general area, so you can roll if you would like.
Do you want me to do it?
You have better luck with dice, so.
You gotta save
Come on,
those
gambler.
rolls.
Luckily, I have proficiency in it, so it is +0. Do I have advantage because of Flaw's help?
I'll say yeah. The DC's a little higher.
Oh, 20.
Okay, well that's a
Wow.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna make your way, kind of looping them a little bit and expanding outward, and eventually you guys begin to climb this hill. You you get a feeling of dread.
Oh no, not dread.
Oh no,
I
something's
hate that
coming.
feeling.
It's a familiar hill, somewhere you were yesterday.
It's a familiar what?
Familiar
The
hill.
familiar hill that you were once on yesterday.
Oh.
You guys
Oh,
begin
no.
to climb and search. In one area, you begin to climb and search this whole thing. And you see that there are a handful of trees growing out of it. And you see this central area where it's pushed up earth and stone into almost this jagged mouth, and you kind of just glance down, and it's a drop into a familiar cavern to you. And you, as you continue to look around, you find 2 more entrances.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And are there undead guards all over?
Both.
this?
In the direction of Kirkhollow.
Oh.
And I'm assuming there are undead guards like roaming this area as well, patrolling this.
Every now and then, yeah.
Oh,
Which
no.
actually, nope, 5.
Oh.
They don't see you, but you do see. There's a handful.
Like
but there
about
seems
4?
to be like a few, maybe like 27. I'm joking. Like 4. They're in like little groups of 1 every now and then. But you saw definitely more were outside and patrolling around it.
rather than your.
On the
Okay.
outside.
Look to Zalabon. I think we've seen enough. Maybe we should head back and tell them what we saw.
Yeah, let's leave them here.
Yeah.
When we return.
Yeah.
Okay. So you return to the group.
Steps
Yeah.
on 20.
So
What did you find?
Well, around the area, it seems to be a bunch of undead. They're patrolling the area. That's what it looks like. And the closer you go towards the main entrance, we found 2 other entrances leading towards Crook Hollow.
2?
Towards 2 other entrances.
Yeah.
So you know that central drop, which we saw? There are 2 more.
It's not a drop. It's familiar in the way that it's another tunnel leading in,
Yeah. So
and they almost looked fresh.
fresh. So they were not here before, I'm guessing.
So, when we saw them, did they seem to be approximately the same length?
The tunnels,
Yeah.
you couldn't see the ends.
Okay.
The drop was this jagged, like stone surrounded,
Right.
and you could see the general bottom, and you could just barely see the beginnings of the tree swaying without their own wind.
The entrances of the 2 tunnels, were they as big as the tunnel which we came in through the first time, or
Yeah.
were they smaller?
Yeah,
Same
It's about-
size?
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I think, just basing by geometry, should those tunnels be the same length? Like, this is a hill.
We're not doing geometry.
We've seen.
Make a
some-
survival check.
All of us?
Yeah.
Survival. Oh, I also have proficiency in that.
You'll be told when you're making a roll.
18.
18. One of them seemed. It wasn't on the side of the hill. It was kind of like coming out of one end of it, and it might have been like almost like a slide or a drop inside, which might be quicker. But
Might be
I don't
quicker
know.
getting in,
Mhm.
not getting out. I think that the best solution, so that things don't, so that things don't go awry and we get separated and disjointed. I think we should all use the same entrance and just go in and And I have a spell that will make it easier to
Moving too
hit.
much.
I have a spell that will make it easier to hit. And I think that I will just, because you tried to reason with it last time. I think I just use that and we start going at it.
Yeah.
Wait, but here's the thing. You're an undead, right? So, is there any way you could blend in with... Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I do, but even if I get ahead, I mean, it still ultimately leads to me using this spell. It realizes that I'm not friendly, and then you guys have to then emerge from hiding.
I think
Creates the same scenario
that
as me in a different
thing
place.
is aware of presence that isn't part of it. It knew when we came in, it knew that
Exactly.
we weren't a part of it. So
Exactly.
even though you may not be like us, it would still know you were with
outsider.
us.
There's
Stop!
I
Don't put it behind this.
need this up though, and not against each other.
Well, don't put a cup against it. That's why it keeps knocking over.
Bitch.
okay.
Space.
Since this thing knows relatively our vehicle every move, there's got to be some way to look past it or trick it.
Before we do anything, what I want to do is make sure that if things go wrong, we have a way to get out quickly. So, what I'm planning on doing is, remember the drop which we saw at the top of the hill? And the other one which goes kind of inside. I think I should use some of my rope, maybe like...
Couple
I don't
yards.
know.
Couple yards.
Probably that, or like, I just feel like putting down some length of rope through both the openings just for safety.
I can lend you some of mine.
Do you think that if we drop rope down through the opening, it will be aggressive at us immediately, and then getting in the first place will be a far bigger issue?
Because if we all fall in and we lose that rope,
But rope is.
But we can tie the rope to something that's outside, right? So
Perhaps one of us could remain above.
because
Drop it in and attack from above.
You wield guns.
I do. Though I do feel like I'll be more needed inside.
I agree with Luce. You
maybe
should
it's
be.
me.
Perhaps.
What's your specialty?
I may know how to wield an axe or a sword,
No.
Hmm?
You'll
I
be
don't.
on the front lines, darling.
as you wish.
Do you have any spells or?
Shit.
And what do you have, as far as I see? You. What do you have?
well, I'm the most agile, I'm the fastest, and I'm the most acrobatic in the group.
Do you have ranged weapons?
I have a... Wait, actually, let me see.
Daggers and short bow.
I have daggers and a short bow.
The bow will do quite nicely.
So, do you want to wait up top and maybe just strike from above while...
But we need someone down there to
My-
see.
My thought was possibly have the rest of us walk into the bottom, distracted, and when you feel the time is right, provide air cover, and if we require a quick exit, you are there for that. And you said you are relatively sneaky. You have quite an easy job hiding from something that can't see through the walls.
I haven't learned intangibility yet. So either way, I'd be going on the front lines.
What about you, Ocean? What can you do?
I might be best suited from an attack from above.
Alright, so, pause.
So
innocent. They're going to be
Should
going from
Ocean
above.
stay behind as well?
No,
I
Don't think so.
I think it would be smarter
having as many
If this one can make it on his own, if he can sneak past an attack from above, hopefully we'll have been able to kill it by the time creatures begin to assault us. He'll either be able to come down by the time we've killed it, or we'll be able to go up and help him. That is assuming that this thing is not connected to all these undead. Like a hive mind.
we need all the strength we can muster for this.
Sounds like a
Should
plan.
we
That's
mention to
why.
Luce that it is in fact a hive mind?
I think it's already been mentioned.
No, she just said, I hope it's not a hive mind.
Well,
Well-
that's the thing. It kind of is a.
It does happen.
Sorry.
Well, the possibility of its undead at least being scattered upon the death of its leader is fairly likely.
Well, we need all the strength we can get. Are we going to go in straight away? Rest up.
Let's set up the rope first.
Alright, you're the fastest.
I would not throw the rope down
Until it's needed.
until it's the jig is up. If you throw down the rope too early, you could get us away.
We
That's
should
my
at
thought.
least
Wait
anchor
until it
it
gets
to
ended
something
off
on the
and-
surface and keep it ready.
By the time we
Some of
split,
us need to go in. We shouldn't wait until it gets unlocked.
I agree.
and by the time we get in, you'll probably be up top. So
Right.
you'd be able to tie that rope down.
Right.
And by the time we get into the cavern, you'll hear us, because we'll be fighting. And I'm sure one of us will yell to you, or you'll sense it. Throw that rope down so we can immediately go.
Right.
Maybe we should have a secret word for the rope.
Perhaps
I like
mm,
that.
perhaps I could accompany you if you require a second hand.
No, you're needed. You have pistols.
That's quite flattering.
It's
Well, we'll do this however you would like.
So let's go over the plan again.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go in.
And Mendro.
Imajoma.
Mindroma.
So
How can you
it-
ignore poor Mindroma? What's
I'm
wrong
sorry.
with you?
I'm sorry.
You guys do have a group of
has been,
7.
It has been a long day.
The 6 of us.
It's been a long day. So the 6 of us
7.
go in. Foz waits up top.
Yes.
We distract those things down there.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that secret word is, God knows what it is. Because we have yet to decide on that. He'll pull us up.
It's a hive mind, so I think we put as much hurt on the tree itself as possible.
Problem is, we
Yes.
gotta
Good
keep it
idea.
from healing.
Yeah.
That's our only issue.
Our code should be Frilly Twilly.
No, that's my character.
I know.
From
Alright. So now or never.
Character.
Oh, well.
It's now or never,
Let's
guys.
do this.
So
How about
Okay,
we'll
summon
just
for
call your
guns.
name when we want the rope. I think
Yeah.
that
Sword.
we'll yell
It
Foz.
says this
Yeah.
next, but that's
Takes-
sword.
I
She's
take
going
my
to
six,
actually-
12 them.
She's going to form her
Sticks.
guns back into rings and draw out a rapier instead.
Pulls out
Just-
his sword.
Just in case we'd like to stay silent for as long as we can. And unfortunately, my babies are quite loud.
So we're staying silent when we're in, but once the tree knows we're here, I'm casting I'm casting a spell that makes it easier to hit for everyone.
That's
Exactly.
Right?
How we do
That's
it.
the plan.
and I'm providing cover from up top.
So
We just gotta be super careful of
I
how
think-
we
You
play.
guys need to let me know when I should start firing.
Alright.
so
When you have a clear shot, take it.
You'll hear me.
once we're in, of course. Wait
Once
for
we're
us.
in, we gotta
How
heal.
about, well, Mindroma, you have your Eldritch Blast, and I have my Guiding Bolt, and anybody else with a big bang they could give off once we get in. I think we should shoot our shots
I
as
have a-
quickly as we can.
I have a ghostly
then
whale,
You
but
can.
that won't do much.
Shoot from up top. Yeah. But here's the thing: how will I see the tree from all the way up there?
Well, let's see. It's
you're
big
gonna
and
see
fleshy.
fire and
It's
It's
direct-
big and
lightning.
fleshy. You
It's
can't miss it.
It's directly below the hole. It's
It'll.
so big.
We will try to get it directly below the hole every time, so you can hit it.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Is everybody ready?
She summons her golden flintlock and says, I should mention, if I go to use this, and she kind of motions to a switch on the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to use this, turn your eyes away from it.
Got it.
And she puts it back into a ring.
good to know.
All right.
Do give me a heads up before you use that, because I'll be looking directly down the hole.
All right. Just yell something. Just yell something profound. He'll know. He's smart.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Which entrance are we going through again?
I believe it's-
the one that requires no dropping.
Okay.
Great.
The
All
slope.
right.
Okay.
Although
There's the tunnel, and then there's the one kind of like on the side of the hill.
maybe we should go down the
Side of
slope.
the hill.
See, then we would have to. So here's the thing: do we want to get in quickly, or do we want to know exactly where the easiest way out is?
Both, if that's possible.
No.
Great.
Well, here's the thing, though. So if you if you guys defeat the tree, then getting out shouldn't be an issue. And if things go wrong, I'm there to pull you guys up.
That's
Well, we have no idea if it'll seal itself off again.
Exactly. The moves that it can make are unpredictable. Especially if those zombies start climbing up and start tugging on that rope.
Well, you're not gonna have the rope
I
down
think
unless we
Not
tell
until
you.
yes.
I think we
Right.
just go in the easiest way to get out. I think we
Okay.
just go in that way. It might take a little longer, but I don't think that rushing this thing is anything special.
No.
Agreed. All right. So
Well,
it's settled.
Shall we make our way then?
And I say that's a. I say it.
Before we go, I know I mentioned this earlier, but if we happen to find Elias in there, and
We will bring him back.
Yes,
We will give him a proper
we need
burial.
to bring him back because right now he is in a dark place, and we need to set him free.
If that is the case and we find him,
He deserves a proper afterlife.
I'd say
does.
definitely I can carry
We
him
brought
out.
up
Okay.
I'm the strongest of the group as far as I can see. I can probably like put him on my back and try to hold him while I climb, if that need necessary.
Okay.
Okay. As you all begin to make your way into the cavern,
Oh.
what is the marching order?
I'm leading because I want to be able to.
If you could put up your marching order on the map, please.
Wait, let's think this through real quick. So, when we get in there, me and Mandroma are gonna be
Oh shoot! I don't even
banging
have
at
a
this
marching
thing
order.
with our blasty things as soon as we get in there. So would it make sense for us to be in there first so that we can like move out of the way?
Would you
Stop the
guys
party.
want a wolf?
What do you
to
guys think?
Run at the thing?
Oh, sorry, Kenny.
Would you guys want a wolf?
No, I do not
No.
recommend running.
No, you will not run in there
Honey,
first.
you have run headfirst in this thing already and you got whacked out. You are
I don't
not
have a
doing
marching
that
order.
again.
Here's what I think you guys should do: is stay close to the entrance. If things go wrong, get out as soon as possible. Don't go too deep unless you have to.
I don't want to get mixed up with enemy skeletons, so I'm just going to use this.
Wait, can I have
Okay.
a character as well?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I believe yours is one of Kenny's.
So, should we have me and Mandroma towards the front so that we can move out of
Yes.
the way and blast?
I definitely say that. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not very helpful. If
And
I can't
same
get
with
you
Lucinda,
within
'cause she'll be
close
using
range
her-
of
Should
him.
I be in the back?
No,
Pistols?
your wolf
Strongest?
will be helpful if you guys have to run out
Maybe.
again. You can
I think it would
help
be
I
the
think-
skeleton.
Towards the back
Figure
should
the
be
path.
you three.
I can probably
Towards the
sandwich in the
front
middle
should
of
be.
that.
Let's pretend that's Jeff, me, and Lucin.
All right, so
This
I
food
can
It's
is-
not a miniature.
Oh,
So should I stick in the back?
Don't.
I'm not going to throw it.
Osen, do you need one?
Here, pass it to me and I'll pass it to you.
Yes.
I will.
Osen also needs one.
Okay.
Any of them will do.
All right. So I'm gonna relatively be in the back. I
Also,
don't-
you don't have a marching order. You're not in it because you're trying to sneak up above.
yeah.
Which, on that note, I need another stealth check from you.
Oh no.
Don't fuck this up, man. Start putting your people on here.
So I'm gonna be
I need the
relatively in
people.
the back. Yeah. Since we're doing this, it'd be a good idea to run
It's a
use the bathroom
moving
real
station.
fast.
I'll have you
Since
towards
we're
the
doing
middle.
this, it'd be a good idea to run use the bathroom real fast.
Well, luckily, it's already a
Probably
plus
not.
Right,
7.
then I
so
will.
be
Who is
wherever.
this?
That's
Kenny?
loose.
So she
What?
can go probably in
Kenny,
between.
I'm gonna put her up here.
It's
Actually.
a 9.
A 9 total.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mindroma. I'm gonna go get Mindroma.
Can I have a person?
Oh.
That's with a +7.
Kenny, do you have
What
an
is
extra
up
person?
with
No.
this?
I don't
There's
know.
that.
My luck dice is
So,
So since we're all getting up, I'm gonna probably just do that real fast.
Fuzz. It's in the bag.
God damn it.
The briefcase. Yeah,
And that's with the plus 7.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. So Fuzz, as you're making your way through, you see one of the dead look at you,
God damn.
turn its head, and you kind of go
I
behind the
need one
tree.
more person.
She's getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear it.
Be there.
Your head's like right here. I need you to make a stealth check at disadvantage.
Still check at disadvantage.
This feels like I should
You
do
just
this,
roll
but
twice
you know
and
what
take the
it's
low.
I already have loose.
Where the fuck am I?
Oh, 7. Okay.
No.
Please.
Okay, we're good.
Oh,
What did I miss?
okay.
Okay, you take the lower one.
What did I miss?
14.
14.
Yeah.
What?
So the undead that is next to you, and you try to shimmy to the other side and pulls away
Oh,
and
he's in hiding. Okay, now I get it.
begins to walk away.
Wait, one more thing I want to ask. So, are there like trees all the way towards the entrance?
They're here and there, yeah.
So, can I like, what do you say, like jump from tree to tree all the way there, or like?
You can certainly
George,
try.
George of the jungle. George of the
I think
jungle.
that is a far less stealthy
Come on,
way.
Kenny.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
fine.
recommend you do
I mean,
that.
Alright.
Time
You know
for
what? I'll stick with the ground.
George
Just
of the
stick
jungle.
around it?
Yeah.
Okay. You make it to your location with that stealth check. You're not too confident in your stealth abilities there, but you're where you need to be, and you're awaiting a commotion to be made.
And now it's us.
Who's this?
Coming back to you all,
Alright.
Legitimately
you
scared
guys
now.
begin to make your way down the path. I need stealth checks from everybody,
Stealth.
except for Fox.
Alright, yeah, right, this is the one right, this is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't think so.
Damn it, I only have one.
Ah.
Wait, did
17.
you just hit mine or
I
not?
have an 8.
Wait, shit.
17.
Hold on.
17.
Fuck. 3.
Plus your stealth.
Oh, 4. Right.
Natural 20 for a total of 23.
That's an extra 20.
I have
That's
an
2
8.
successes. And what a Mindroma roll.
Well, we're dead. I fucked up.
Yeah, we didn't get good stealth.
I did. I'm 17.
You and
Yeah,
you
well,
and
okay.
you and Mikey. did.
Bilf is perfect.
Well, that hopefully that'll counter out.
Mindroma rolled and 11.
All right, yeah, it'll counter out.
11.
DC 10. Cross fingers.
Okay.
And it's up.
Oh, and loose.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
lose.
Forgot
about her.
success.
Oh, yeah.
Dexterity.
Dead.
22.
Oh. Oh yeah, no,
We love
we're
Lewis.
fine then.
Do we?
Okay.
We stand a
She's
chance.
gonna
Well,
boast
begin
a
to
lot
make
about
your
that.
way further into the cavern. The dead you see in the walls. There are less of them this time. It gets a lot more thicker towards your destination. Coming to the destination, who's going first, and what would you guys like to do? You see what looks like the beginnings of the moonlight beginning to shine down on the writhing mass, and you can just barely see it.
So it is the tree.
It
Shut
it
up.
looks
In front of
like
everyone.
it.
I have a question.
It
Fraud.
looks like
I have a
it.
question that everyone I think should hear. Are we
Alright.
going to be doing a full battle right now?
No,
Okay.
not today.
Okay, good.
Oh, we're splitting in half.
I know where we're coming to a close.
Okay.
You guys will probably stop. Like if you're gonna fight it, probably right before we start the fight.
Okay.
Like right when I ask you to roll initiative.
All right. So who's going first?
I think I should. I would like to, see it so I can.
That's right.
Make it easy.
His spell.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So
stick
you
towards
are
the
going to
back.
attempt to walk inside.
Put me up front.
All right. Which one's your? This one?
No.
Oh,
no,
this one.
Yeah.
So are you attempting to
shit.
impersonate
Which one is me?
one of them?
I think that I
it was
might
this
as
one
well
here.
start to allow them to get as close as
I
possible.
think so.
That's not him.
Like-
That's
Oh,
not
it's
him.
not?
This is you.
There's
Because you're not there.
there's no harm in if it messes up because my two options are walk in and immediately cast a spell, or walk in pretending to cast or pretending to be one of them and then cast a spell. So there's no downside to.
All right.
Okay.
So I
So make a deception check for me.
deception.
My skin
Oh no.
condition.
I know that look.
Hmm.
I know that look on Kenny's face. He just had it.
Oh, the fucking deal.
19.
Whoa.
Nice.
Plus?
That's the total.
Oh.
Total. Okay. You walk inside, shambling and moving among the dead. So far, don't seem to notice you
All right.
as anything other than just another one of them. One of them bumps into you and is. And you see about 3 others in the chamber. 2 of them walking towards the tree. You watch as one gets close, a tendril begins to slowly reach out, wrap around its ribcage, and then pull it into the tree. And you see the bones begin to split apart, and it breaks apart the body into so many different pieces. It wraps around, and you see these almost veiny protrusions from this tree that you see light begin to. You see another. You pull in,
So
and the one next to you is walking towards it in the same similar fashion.
I don't get very far from the entrance. I just kind of sidestep it a little bit so I'm not like blocking anyone's point of
Point of entry.
line of view.
Mm-hmm.
And at this distance, am I within 60 feet of it?
You are within 60 feet of it, and you can see from the trunk parts of it begin to split. It's like split down the middle. You see it begin to peel open.
Oh.
Are you walking like
You see-
this way or this way?
I'm
And
walking
you-
Oh, he's doing perimeter.
a little bit,
Um,
not very far.
Who else is at front? Eleanor and
Yeah,
Midroma.
I'm gonna start kind of like going this way.
You're gonna go in the. You're gonna try and enter it, the cavern.
I think so. Yeah. Is that
Okay.
what we're doing? Right? Are you in the cavern?
Yeah,
Actually, I
and
might wait.
You guys are waiting in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So Eleanor, you have pretty good sight, and you see parts of it, kind of shielded to you, but it's beginning to split open. Xylo, you see
Zyla.
this.
But feminine.
It's
Xylo.
You watch
It's
as
actually Xylo.
this
It's just- I
hand
just
reaches
pronounce it
out
differently.
and grasps the side of the clothes. And a figure steps out.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, Elias!
Fairies!
Give me a moment.
Uh-oh. I feel
God,
like
he's setting up the dramatic music.
I feel as though I already know what's coming.
Don't.
Don't do it. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do a dramatic description.
You watch as this figure steps out of the tree. You see this almost armor like fleshy mass attached to this once humanoid figure, this blackish boiling flesh like armor boiling around it, and this figure just steps out, and you see in their veins and their arms these tendrils that are still attached to the tree, and it's stepping forward, and it stops. Do you do anything?
God. At this point, I go, everything here deserves a better afterlife, and I'm going to take the spell I've been holding, a little song.
Okay.
A little ditty.
As you begin your song, I believe it's a saving throw that this thing needs to make. What are you targeting?
It is.
Are you targeting the tree or the figure?
I have a cube.
You have a cube.
Yeah, I believe a 20-foot one. Let me check the check the spell.
So does that mean both?
It's an AOE.
Yeah, I have a 60-foot range and a 20-foot cube, so I'm definitely hitting both.
Okay.
Skeleton hot.
Spoopy, scary skeleton.
So I can see a new horizon just beyond this lit up dope. We'll be where the meat is flowing higher and higher.
Oh.
Gonna see your every motion. Gonna be your biggest
We are
thorn.
recording
You're gonna
this,
hate
right?
me so much, fairy fire. And I cast fairy fire.
Okay.
My character's just looking at her like, what the hell just happened?
I like that song.
So they need to make a saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
The tree, 13.
Fails.
The figure,
Every attack on it has advantage.
God damn it, 15.
Succeeds.
Okay. You watch as the tree lights up with this flaming energy, and you watch as this figure now begins to detach itself, and you see parts of the wood begin to elongate and rise down to it. Alive.
Yeah. Ooh.
My new form would take some getting used to. The other one. Well, some heroes don't die easily. As a wooden molded bow forms into its hand. And it reaches back, holding back an arrow. It says,
Ouch.
Sorry.
"This will be such fun." That's for another session today.
You son of a bitch!
We're dead.
Fuck!
We have to fight Elias!
You're a rat bastard.
Oh no!
Bastard!
You ass!
Love you, buddy.
You son of a bitch!
And you write down fairy fire.
You bastard!
God fucking damn it! I'm gonna cry so much during this next battle.
Well,
Okay.
Oof.